Kendrick Lamar halftime show. I know you a Drake type of nigga too. I know you listen to Drake. Everybody got a few Drake songs that they like. I don't care what you say or how you feel. But I know I've heard you listen to multiple Drake records.
Yeah.
You're not a Kendrick type of guy. We spoke about that multiple times. How'd you feel about the halftime show?
I thought it was bullshit. I thought it was a bullshit performance. That symbolism shit is hoe shit. Symbolism and revolution cannot be spoken the same words. Nigga, revolution is about action. It ain't about no motherfucking secret puzzle and you gotta try to understand the hidden concepts and precepts that's being dropped. Nigga, the revolution have never been about symbolism. Symbolism is a Masonic, the Masons kind of shit, homie. Putting shit in symbols, homie. And let me just say this. Performing at the Super Bowl is like the slave being invited to the front of the mansion, to be in the front yard and get to perform in front of Massa and his family and friends while they sit on the porch. And y'all out in the front doing your slave dances and you get to perform in front of the house. That's what the Super Bowl performance was like. So to say, man, he did this, he had the symbols in it, homie, that don't do nothing for black people. Symbolism don't do nothing for black people. But the most disgraceful thing that I seen was Serena Williams up there crip walking. That was the most disgraceful thing that I saw during that performance. Her sister.
Didn't her sister get killed by a Crip?
By the Crips, yeah. Yeah, to be married to a white man up there dancing on the stage to try to get back at your ex-boyfriend who got way more money than your white husband. And you up there crip walking, doing a dance. Man, we f***ed up as a race of people. And you got black people clapping, saying that's probably the best performance. Man, the best performance ever was Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson when he snatched that thing off and her titty came out. That's the best Super Bowl performance ever in human history. Nothing will ever be able to top that. Janet Jackson titty coming out, and Justin, man, nothing will ever be able to top that Super Bowl performance. Had never happened in the history of television. A titty came out. Even the FCC had to come with some new rules and regulations for performances. Never be able to top that. Kendrick Lamar performing probably was the worst. All he did was put his hands on his hips and wiggle, doing that little worm dance. And all them other, the red, white, and blue black people was crip walking and running in circles. I told y'all that's all they were gonna be doing, was twisting their feet on stage. And basically this whole performance was about Drake. It wasn't about his songs and his lyrical content and lyrical talent. It was all about Drake.
I definitely feel Charleston because at the end of the day, I'm not the biggest Kendrick Lamar fan, but at the end of the day, to say his performance was trash, I think he did his thing. Me personally, I rather have seen Lil Wayne. I think he would have completely destroyed the halftime performance just because, all he's done for New Orleans and Louisiana. I think he would have definitely had a better performance. But, that's just my cup of tea. Lil Wayne's the GOAT to me. So, I feel what Charleston's saying, but we ain't going to act like, Kendrick isn't a great artist and, one of the best rappers that we have.
So, I give it a thumbs down.
Yeah, I was there.
Bullshit.
It was very underwhelming. They kept saying it was going to be a huge surprise. Everybody was trying to figure out what the surprise was. Was it Samuel L. Jackson? Was it Serena? Was it SZA? Like, everybody was trying to figure out what's this huge surprise.
Probably
a lot of
SZA,
white people that were
SZA and Serena.
Yeah, but you know, a lot of, and this is why I feel like the NFL, they're about to stop doing the black performer things, because a lot of white fans that came to watch the game, they really didn't really understand the performance aspect. Like,
No.
they had the street lights and all the niggas running around, and a lot of white people didn't understand. And the NFL, yes, 97% black players, but most of the fans are white people that come to the game.
Yeah, cause very few buy tickets and go to the game. Most niggas sitting
Very
at the house
few.
watching on TV.
Yeah, very few. So I think they're about to go back to the next performer is definitely gonna be pop. Maybe like Post Malone,
Maroon 5, something like that. Yeah,
something like
yeah,
that.
some shit
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
because
Yeah.
they.
I don't think that really makes sense to me, because if black people are the ones that are at home watching the game, and the Super Bowl is the most watched, televised sporting event there is, wouldn't you want to, please the culture? Wouldn't you want to please the people that not are there? Those are the people who, already gonna go, already solidified. Like, you want to please the people who can change the channel. But, that's my opinion.
They just didn't understand it. And Kendrick Lamar, he's talented, but I don't think a lot of white people at the game understood like the message and what everything was about. But it was very underwhelming. I agree with you. I know Drake would have, the atmosphere would have been way different with Drake.
Yeah. Oh, homie, even a Lil Wayne performance. Nigga, white people love a Lil Wayne. Nigga for the second half of Lil Wayne's career was supported by white people at his concerts and shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, homie. They made it too. I ain't gonna say they made it too black, but man, let me just say, nigga, that wasn't nothing about that shit revolutionary. And I hear people say, and they quoted this at the beginning of the performance, that the revolution will not be televised. The revolution will be televised. That's why you can go back and see some historic footage of black people being water hosed. You can see some historic footage of black people having dogs sicked on them. So the revolution will be televised. When they made that statement that the revolution will not be televised, nobody foreseen cell phones. Nigga, so cell phones allow the revolution to be televised. Nigga, the revolution won't be funded. We'll be able to see the revolution on TV, but nigga, the revolution won't be funded, meaning the programs or the things that we need in our community, we won't have the funding, but nigga, we'll be able to record and videotape it. So when I see black people clapping, homie, nigga, that's why Malcolm X made it clear that we are the only race of people, the only group of people who look to and for our entertainers to be our leaders or to get a message from our entertainers. They just can't go entertain. They have to try to put a message in for us. We're the only group that do that.
Do you think Kendrick Lamar is as deep as they make him seem?
Hell no.
Because his fans will always try to, you got to decode it and it's a message. And do you think Kendrick Lamar is as deep as
no.
I'm trying to think of like a Nas or even like a Tupac, or is he as deep as people try to perceive? Like,
nah, he's not. Homie, he a California rapper that kind of, nigga, the gang banging nigga, homie. The Pyru nigga. He can't outlive that. So, nah, he ain't no motherfucking conscious rapping nigga. Hell no.
You agree Drake is bigger, right?
Bigger and better. Yeah, Drake is bigger and better. Man, prior to this beef, everybody got hits with Dre. Nigga from Future, Rick Ross, Lil Baby, everybody got a hit motherfucking song with Dre that's recognizable. You don't have no recognizable songs with Kendrick and other rappers.
I completely disagree with Charleston on this one. You know, I will give Drake his flowers. He's by far the best hip hop artist of all time. You know, when it comes to hits, when it comes to longevity, what he did in the culture, you know, it can't be erased. But we ain't gonna sit here and act like Kendrick hasn't completely killed and buried Drake and, you know, exposed him. Drake got exposed for sleeping with everybody's wife, for being a light-skinned dude who can't keep his stuff in his pants. And it's not just his fans, it's people in the industry. You know, he fell out with a lot of his friends, a lot of people, you know, he could have had relationships with. And, you know, he was just moving like that arrogant light-skinned, not trying to say all light-skinned people, but you guys get what I'm saying. He was moving like, you know, he couldn't be touched, like, you know, his shit don't stink. And I think the reason why he took such a big L is, you know, just karma. Like, you know, you can't go around thinking that you a god, because something's going to flip. Something's going to happen to make you be humble, you know. And I think that Drake is being humble right now. So I think that this is a reflection of, you know, karma. Throughout the years, he didn't have to sleep with everybody's wives. He could have really built himself up to the point where nobody could knock him off. But he was focused on the wrong things. So when he got exposed, you know, now he got to really change. You can't just hide behind, you know, the character of Drake. No. Like, now we want to see you actually, what's your substance? We ain't trying to see you with the Bretts in your hair and you painting your fingernails. Like, what are you bringing to our culture? So, you know, at the end of the day, like I said, Drake is by far the biggest artist of all time, especially when it comes to hip hop. But, you know, Drake got exposed, and until he grows and evolves into a better version of himself, I don't see him coming back.
Don't go get Kendrick for no hit motherfucking song. Motherfucker went and got Drake for them hit songs. Man, nobody really fucking with, you know, until now, there wasn't nobody fucking with Drake. And he made a lot of niggas some hit songs.
A lot.
A lot of niggas some hit songs. And he been consistent with it.
Almost over 15 years.
Come on, man.
Boosie said that Drake shouldn't fuck with nobody else.
I wouldn't
He
if I
said
were him.
giving anybody else features the way everybody, you know, treating them.
Yeah. I agree with Boosie for once. I agree with Boosie, homie. Yeah, he should be real limited, homie, the way they done treated him. Yeah, nigga, and they don't make better music than that nigga. Yeah, nah, homie. Yeah, nah, nigga, they don't make better music than Drake. And he got more of a, man, he probably got more songs that you can sing along to than other than Future. Other than Future, Lil Baby, in the last 10 years, man, there ain't too many more rappers got more hits that you can sing along and that can come on and you know that's his shit than Drake, homie.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. Drake definitely has the most hits. I definitely would put Future next, but I wouldn't put Little Baby. I think Little Baby came in hot. I think he kind of fizzled out a little bit. I would put Kodak Black, surprisingly. You know, we always talk about Kodak Black, how he's on drugs, this and that, but we can't sit here and act like Kodak don't put out great music.
In the last 10 years, nah. Last 15, nigga, really since he done hit the scene. From his Young Money, Cash Money days to now, nigga, really till he hit the scene. Nigga, it ain't too many niggas fucking with him. And them niggas had to team up to get him. Just remember, them niggas had to team up to get him.
Yeah. But there's a lot of people that were dancing during the halftime show to the Kendrick Lamar stuff. That doesn't mean that they're against Drake, though, right?
No, it don't.
Cause it's Jamie. I know Jamie Foxx was cool with Drake, real close with him, and they was dancing along. And just cause somebody dancing don't mean that they're against Drake, though.
If I'm Drake and you dancing along that song, you against me. Yeah. Get you doing that motherfucking dance that nigga be doing. I can't stop the hustle dance. Nigga, we gonna fall out. Yeah, nigga, I catch any one of my niggas doing that motherfucking dance that nigga be doing. Yeah. So I'm with Drake. Man, you better not dance that motherfucking song. And it's about me. And the nigga talking about me. And the nigga calling me a pedophile. All kind of, man, you better not snap your fingers. Man, I'm gonna be mad at the motherfucker. And I am some, you tapping your feet. Man, we falling out. So I get it, man. Yeah, nah, man. You turn that shit off. Hell, man, you better not play that shit around. So I'm with Drake on that, man. Yeah, nah, nigga, I'm mad at everybody bouncing their motherfucking head to that song if I'm Drake. This nigga calling me a pedophile, y'all. This nigga say I like minors and all kind of shit. Man, y'all better not, man, shit, yeah. I'm with Drake, my nigga.
Even though Kendrick beat Drake in the battle, Drake has had the best career, hands down. So I just would like to see Drake mature, grow, and come back, stronger. For him to be able to come back with substance, something to actually rap about. And for this situation to change him into a better person, As long as he comes out, I feel like if he's like, you know what? That's what I was on. I apologize. I'm trying to move forward, and I'm just trying to focus on, getting back at the top and putting out good music. I don't think anybody could stop him if he has that, train of thought. But if he keeps doing what he's doing, trying to cover up and trying to use excuses, trying to point the finger, I don't really see Drake bouncing back from this L. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys hop into my bio where you guys can follow my other social media platforms. I love you guys. I see you guys on the next one. Peace. We out.